Hello, my dear learners. This video is on Chapter 2, Grade 6, Working in Windows 10. We have already studied about various hardware devices of a computer, but you also know that alone hardware is incapable of performing any task. Okay, for a hardware to be able to work with a system would need a software too. Uh, the main software of a computer is the operating system. It is also known as OS. It is the most basic software that is installed on a computer system. We cannot interact with hardware devices without an operating system. The purpose of operating system is to provide an environment in which a user can execute programs and use the computer hardware in an efficient manner. So, in this chapter, you're going to learn about Windows 10 operating system. Before that, let us learn in general the functions of an operating system. An operating system acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. That is, it acts as a link for communication between the user of the computer and the hardware of the computer. It manages all the software and hardware of the computer. The important function of an operating systems are: first is resource allocator. A computer system has many resources such as the CPU time, memory space, file storage space, input output devices, that is IO devices, and so on. The operating system acts as a manager of these resources and allocates them to specific program and user as necessary. So, as and when you know a computer is multifunctional machine, that is, it can operate multiple functions or applications at a time. So, at a time, how much CPU time to allocate for a particular application? How much memory space to allocate to a particular application? What input output devices should be allocated to various applications? That has been decided by your operating system. That has been managed by your operating system. Program execution. The operating system is responsible for executing various programs, whether user or system programs. So, execution of the programs. The system related programs or the user related programs, execution of every program on a computer is being managed by your operating system. Third is main memory management. For a program to be executed, it has to be loaded in the main memory. Operating system keeps track of memory usage, decides which processes are to be loaded into main memory, when space is available, allocates and deallocates memory space as needed. Next is file management and secondary storage management. Operating system looks into various aspects like creation and deletion of files and folders, free space management, storage allocation, disk scheduling, and so on. Next one is input output management. Every process may require some input from the user and generate some output. Operating system interacts with various device drivers to get this done. Now, as over the years, the operating system has evolved a lot. Initially, the operating systems were CUI, that is character user interface based, in which the user had to write text based command to perform any task on the computer. They were gradually replaced by GUI, that is graphical user interface, and It was very easier to learn and use because graphical user interface was done through graphics, through images. Okay, earlier it was through text. For each and every instruction to a computer was given based on the text commands. But now what we do, we use the graphical interface, user interface based operating system, where for each and every application you have a icon. Okay, icon which is which is associated with a picture. So by looking at the picture or the icon, you can identify what type of application it is. So Microsoft Windows is the most popular GUI based operating system. Now let us see the history of Microsoft Windows. Okay, here are some of the versions of Microsoft Windows and the year they were launched. Starting from Windows 1.0, which was launched in 1985, to Windows 10, which was launched in 2015. Windows 10 operating system is the most latest operating system of Windows, which was launched in 2015. Now, when Windows OS is loaded, you can see a screen which is called as a desktop. Can you see this screen? This is called the desktop in Windows 10 OS. Now, just as you place your pen stand, timetable, clock on the top of your study table, similarly, frequently used things are placed on the computer desktop. Can you see on my desktop, I have so many things which I use frequently, and these are called as icons. We can keep folders, files, and shortcuts on the desktop so that they can be accessed easily. They are represented by small pictures on the desktop called icons. Some icons are commonly found on desktop 10 Windows 10 desktop. They are recycle bin. Can you see my mouse pointer? This is the recycle bin icon. All the deleted files and folders are stored in the recycle folder. The recycle bin folder is by default present on the desktop when Windows 10 is installed on a computer. This PC icon, this folder lets you access the content stored on the hard disk or any other connected device. Next is the folders. Can you see the yellow color icons where my mouse pointer is pointing? These are called as the icons. We have already learned how to create icons if you remember, how to create folders if you remember. You can create folders on the desktop to keep related files together for opening them quickly. Shortcuts. If you can see, I have shortcuts of various applications. Shortcut of Google Chrome, shortcut of Microsoft Edge, shortcut of TuxPaint, shortcut of QBasic software over here. When you double click on this icon, the associated program or application opens. Next is the wallpaper or the desktop background, which you can see over here. Okay, the desktop background is also known as wallpaper. You can also customize or personalize the appearance of the desktop. We will learn it later. Taskbar. Taskbar is the horizontal bar present at the bottom of the screen. Now, on the taskbar, you have Start button. This is the Start button. It appears at the bottom left corner of the taskbar. When you click this button, a list of options or programs appear. This is called taskbar. The left side of the task menu is similar to the start menu of Windows 7, and the right side of the start menu has number of tiles. Now, access an app. How to access an app on the start menu? The start menu shows the most frequently used apps on the left side, if you can see over here. Okay, and To see the list of all the apps, click on the All Apps option. Can you see All Apps option? This is the All Apps option over here. When I click on this, I can see all the apps present on my computer. You can put the computer to sleep, restart it, or turn it off completely using the power button over here. You can also access the File Explorer from here. The tiles on the right side of the Start menu usually open Windows Store apps. Okay. Some of these tiles are live tiles. If you can see, here some of the tiles are live style, the new style, the tile which is showing you the temperature. These are the lifestyle. Then you have the search box. You can use the search box to search for any file or a folder or app on the computer. It can also be used to search an information on the internet. Task view button. This is the task view button. You can use the task view button to view thumbnail icons of all the running applications. You can click on any of the window to make it active like this. Again, I go in the task view. The option to create virtual desktop. This is new desktop. Virtual desktop is new desktop. Are helpful when you have to work on a lot of windows related to different tasks. Middle section of the taskbar displays icons of the program pinned on the taskbar. That is this section. My Internet Explorer, Mail, Microsoft Office Store. I have pinned this app. Okay, they remain on my taskbar. Notification area. This is the notification area. It is present at the bottom right corner of the taskbar. It displays a clock and a group of small icons that tells us the status of the certain programs running on the computer. Peek button. When at the end of the navigation notification area, you have the peek button. Clicking this button minimizes all open windows and display the desktop. Click. Next is customizing the Windows environment. When working with Windows, we can customize the appearance and functionality of the computer according to your preferences. Some of the customization options are customizing the start menu, changing the desktop background, pinning and unpinning programs from the taskbar. First, we are going to do that is customizing the start menu. That is, first we'll click on start button and resize the tiles on the left hand side. To resize, right click on the tiles and click on the resize option. And now you can select the size of the tile. See, it has changed now. Pinning a tile. Click on the start button, click on all apps, find a desired app and right click on it. So whatever app I want to pin on my start button, I just have to right click on that app and then I will pin it. Okay, I'll just search and see which app I want to pin, Microsoft Word 10. I'll right click on it and I'll click on pins to start. So if I go in my start menu now, my Microsoft Word is pinned over here and it is present on my start menu. Now, if you want to unpin, again right click on that app and you click on unpin from start. The app will disappear from your start menu. Pinning and unpinning from the taskbar. So if you want any app to be present on the taskbar over here, how to pin it? Click on all apps. Again, I'll pin Microsoft Word. Right click on Microsoft Word. Click on more options and click on pin to taskbar. See, it is available on my taskbar now. Again, if you want to unpin it, You will right click on it like this and you will click on unpin from the taskbar. It will be gone from your taskbar. Next, you're going to learn how to change the desktop background. Right click anywhere on the blank area on the desktop. A shortcut menu will appear. Click on personalize option. Now the settings are opening. Click on background. Now you have three options in the background. Picture, solid color, slideshow. First we will see solid color. Now you can choose any color and you have a background of this of the color of your choice. This is the solid color. Then we will see what is picture. You can select any picture which is present over here or you can also browse and select for a picture from your computer. Okay, you can select any picture from here from your computer and I'll select the butterfly picture, choose picture and see it has added to my desktop. Next is you can choose a fit. Okay, click and choose a suitable option from choose a fit. This will decide the manner in which the picture will be displayed on the desktop. I'll just click stretch. Next is slideshow. And you can browse for different folders from your desktop. You can browse from different folders and you can select a particular folder of the pictures. Okay. And what is going to happen if you're choosing slideshow? The whatever time you mention after that interval, the picture is going to change. Okay. So I'll just select by default whatever I have and I'll keep the duration to 1 minute. Again, I can choose a fit, a appropriate fit. I'll keep it stretched and after 1 minute, your desktop is going to keep on changing according to the pictures that you have in the selected folder. Can you see my desktop has changed? I have selected the folder which is there by default. You can make a folder in your computer and store pictures, then browse from here and select that particular folder and click on choose this folder. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have understood all the topics and children do practice at your home. Till then, bye, take care.